Good Saturday afternoon, everybody. David Paul with you here in the KHOU 11 Weather Center. We're under a weather impact alert. We had round one of thunderstorms early this morning, and now it's looking more likely that we're going to see round two as we head into the evening and late tonight. The timing on this now through 1 a.m. Sunday, I really think the window for severe weather will be more like 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. But even now, we've got areas that are getting rain and a little thunder across the area. We'll look at that here in just a second. We had a widespread 1 to 2 inches of rain. I think we could see 2 to 3 inches more in addition to what we've already seen with this second round of rain coming in tonight. Gusty wind, street flooding will be the two major impacts, the ones most likely. With street flooding and straight line wind damage, we'll call it a medium threat. However, tornado and large hail, it's not out of the question. I think the threat is low, but like last night, we had a couple of tornado warnings. We had one EF0 confirmed up in northern Grimes County. That was the first of several tornado warnings we had in the wee hours this morning. And so we may see another 1 or 2 tornado warnings, and we may see a weak tornado with the setup coming in late tonight. Flood watch is in effect through Sunday morning. Again, an additional 2 to 3 inches in a lot of places looks likely. Some spots, an isolated spot could see 6 inches of rain tonight. Really, it looks like street ponding, street flooding. We can easily handle another 2 to 3 inches, even 4 inches of rain. Easily handle it with how dry we've been and how low all our watersheds are right now. So the flood threat is low, but again, not zero. Severe threat, that isolated tornado threat, straight line wind damage threat, is a 2 on a 5-tiered scale. So isolated spots could see that tornado threat as we move through the late night hours. Again, flood risk from the SPC is slight, but it's there. You know, it's going to come in really after sunset tonight. So if you can just get what you got to get done today, done before 6, 7, 8 o'clock, you'll stay safe from the flash flooding threat out on the roads tonight. Rain totals from this morning. You know, I just picked some random spots. It was very much a blanket rainfall coverage of 1 to 2 inches of rain. So I saw several reports of near an inch up toward Brenham, near an inch toward Columbus, near an inch El Campo, 1.1 near Livingston, 1.5 inches out toward Winnie, almost an inch in Houston, 1.4 Austin, 2.6 near San Antonio. But I think the biggest takeaway from the rain totals from this morning's rain is just look at how everybody got rain. That was a good soaker. It's not going to bust the drought in many spots, but this helps, especially with round 2 coming in kind of as we speak. It's already beginning to form now. You can see it. Line of strong thunderstorms. Got a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings here in north central Texas. That's just west of Waco. So models are picking up on this, and that will be the line that eventually coalesces and pushes through this evening and late tonight. And it may be kind of a slow-moving line, thus the additional several inches of rain that we think will be likely with that coming in tonight. What's going on in Houston and Harris County and surrounding counties right now? We've got rain. In fact, this is new rain firing up here in Fort Bend County, so Sugar Land, Richmond, Missouri City, scattered showers, no lightning with that. The only lightning on the map is this little feisty storm, Spring Woodlands. You're getting a thunder shower right now. It's not severe. Doesn't look like it's going to become severe. It's going to zip through pretty quick. But you can see it's a large swath of light to moderate rain. Livingston, Montgomery, Spring, back into Waller County, back into Austin County. New Ulm, Cat Spring getting some rain there. Wouldn't be surprised if he had the odd clap of thunder with that as well. But that's what's going on right now. So we are getting wet in a lot of neighborhoods now as we head deeper into this Saturday afternoon. But well, first of all, we'll zoom in. There's the thunder shower, Spring Woodlands. Hello, rain and thunder. One little feisty storm on you. The rest of the rain from Livingston to Lake Conroe, back to northwest Harris County and back all the way out to Austin County is just light to moderate showers in a band. But what I've got my eye on is this. You can see the difference. This is a severe thunderstorm maker here near Waco, severe thunderstorm warning for the Waco area. These are storms that have the potential to produce some gusty winds, small hail, an isolated tornado is not out of the question with this as well. Dallas about to get another round of rain and thunder. They had heavy rain yesterday late night before our storms moved in early Saturday morning. So this is what models are picking up on that we think is just going to kind of work its way toward southeast Texas and then slowly move across the area, and I think even push down to the coast. So Galveston, I think you're going to get in on this rain as well. Here's future track. This is the latest update. Between now and 5 o'clock, there's that line of thunderstorms to our northwest pushing through the I-35 corridor. So basically, we stay relatively quiet with passing rain showers and an isolated clap of thunder now through 5 o'clock. So no big deal, but rain is possible across the area now through 5 o'clock. You can see the heavier stuff pushing into Bryan College Station, Huntsville, Madisonville, Brenham. By the time we get to 7 o'clock, Livingston models have you getting wet by 7 o'clock as well. So going into sunset and the evening, here comes the next batch of rain and thunder that we can already see developing. So I think the models have a pretty decent handle on this. I think this is a good scenario with the modeling. Sometimes model runs can just kind of be out to lunch. They don't pick up on what's going on right now, but this one has initiated well. So I've got some pretty good confidence that this is how we play out. So then we go between 7 and 9:30, nice line of rain and thunder right across the heart of southeast Texas, Columbus to Katy to Houston to Liberty to Livingston. Everybody getting wet, and at this point we could see some street ponding, isolated street flooding. If that does verify, we're going to see the roads getting nasty in a lot of places by 9:30 in the evening, so try not to be out late this evening. We go between 9:30 and midnight, and the leading edge then pushes off the coast. Looks like this latest front pushes the leading edge off the coast and right along the coast by midnight. So that's you, Angleton, Freeport, Surfside, Galveston, Galveston Bay Complex, Chambers County, Southern Harris County by midnight. So coastal counties are going to get another round of rain as well. Everybody gets round two. We've been so dry, the rain is beneficial. Hopefully everybody just stays home and we'll just let this blow on through. Gust of wind 40 to 60, certainly possible with this as it moves through, so there will be another chance for a power outage. At one point last night we had about 130,000 without power. That was the peak power outage number last night. By 2 a.m., this is just lingering showers. That won't be bad. The leading edge of that, which is where the bad stuff would be, we'll have pushed off the coast. So I think even before 2 a.m., that's why I'm going to end the weather impact alert by 1 a.m. Things are settling down, and behind it we're drying out. And that's going to make for a beautiful Sunday, by the way. So how much rain, how much more rain are we going to get? Again, you saw the totals, 1 to 2 inches, widespread across the area. This is just the additional rain coming in tonight, possible additional 2 to 4 inches, which is going to pond up the roads, but we should be able to handle that with no problem. Unless something weird happens and we get some real heavy training. It would take, 8, 9 inches of rain somewhere to cause any significant problems tonight. I don't think we're going to see that. But a good soaking of 1 to 3 to 4 inches, I think, is certainly possible in a lot of neighborhoods across the area again tonight. All right, here's your 7-day weather impact alert for this evening. Remains in effect through early Saturday morning. Sunday looks early Sunday morning. Sunday looks like a beautiful day, lower humidity. Monday 84. We got another front coming in Tuesday with a chance for rain and thunder showers. This will be a stronger front, cooler starting Wednesday. That is gorgeous Halloween weather. I mean, that is as good as it gets for the end of the week. And Friday, Halloween, looking good for trick-or-treaters, nice and comfortably cool. That's where we stand. We're on plus at 6, right? Okay, so our next live update, full newscast, headlines, sports, weather update at 6 on Plus and across the digital platforms. We'll see you then for our next update.